What's up, math scholars? I just wanted to clear it up. We went from 4-2 day 1 to 4-3 day 1 in our notes because 4-2 day 2 was just practicing the skill. There wasn't any more notes to add. So if you're at home and you're confused about what lesson's happening when, 4.3 day 1 is coming right after 4.2 day 1. Okay? Hey, who's excited that it's Connections Day today? Okay, so we're learning a brand new equation of a line today. Instead of slope-intercept form, it's called point-slope form. So I better get this up on my board. So go ahead and jot it down. Make sure to put the underlines where I have the underlines. Those are important because that's where you will be putting numbers in, okay? Let's go ahead and read this problem and see what they're giving us and use our point-slope form, our new form of the day. Write the equation of a line in point-slope form with slope 5/7, so that's our M, that goes through -14, -1. So that's our X, and that's our Y. Okay? So they've given us everything I would need to use point-slope form. They've given us a point, and they've given us the slope. So let me write point-slope form on the board real quick. So it's Y minus Y equals slope, X minus X, and I put my underlines here, here, and here. So that's where you put numbers in.
That's a Y1 and X1.
Yeah, but I just call them Y's and X's. I don't put my subscripts there. I guess I'm too lazy for subscripts. But I have a little song. Y minus Y equals slope, X minus X. It's like a chant. Say it with me. Y minus Y equals slope, X minus X. You guys are good at that. Okay. I'll show you. So Y minus, here's where you put in the provided Y value. Okay. Equals slope, here's where you put in the provided slope value. And then X minus, here's where you put in the provided X value. So see all those underlines, Anthony? That's where you'll put numbers in. So you put this in for the X where the underline is, this into the Y where the underline is, this into M. It's kind of like a maze. But then you just cleaned up. You've got double negatives all over the place. So I'll just turn those positive and I'll be done.
Y
Change it for the video.
I did. I changed it twice for the video. Y minus Y equals slope, X minus X. Write the equation of a line in point-slope form that goes through 2, -3, and 4/7.
We're going to find the slope first.
Correct. So we're using point-slope form. We need a point and a slope. And Anthony has determined, crap, we don't have a slope. So let's find our slope. I always start with my biggest Y value, so I'll start with my 7. 7 minus -3, very good. And what would be in the bottom? Very good. You're getting so good at slopes, it makes me like a proud mom. So the top would be good, and the bottom? 2. So we found our slope. Our slope is 5. Now, as far as what point do you want to use? Your favorite. Just use your favorite point.
4/7 is good at all.
4/7 absolutely would be my favorite point. So let's sing our little point-slope form song. Ready? Y minus Y equals slope, X minus X. Now it's important that you put your underlines here to tell your brain this is the 3 places that need to turn into numbers. All right? What number would go in for this little underline here? The 7. Good. What number would go in for this underline? Good. And what number would go in for this underline? Good. You're getting it. It's a weird form, but it's easy to use. It says that this is in point-slope form. This is the equation we're taking a peek at right now. This is in point-slope form. What's the slope?
-3.
Good observation. What point does it go through? Ooh, that's tricky.
6, -5. -6, No, -6, 5.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hard to come up with. Here's why. The formula itself is Y minus Y, so it was easy to grab that 5. But the formula is X minus X. So we must have had a double negative there for it to have turned to a positive. So yeah, it's -6/5. Now we want to convert it. This is good practice. Converting it to slope-intercept form. So we'll do a distribution. We'll distribute that -3/4. And then we'll move the 5 to the other side. So quick distribute. When you distribute, you multiply. So negative 3/4 x plus, ooh, I don't know what that is. It's probably a decimal.
Somebody pull up the calculator.
Need a calculator, scholar, help me out.
Or, no, my calculator's messed up. Actually.
Negative 3/4 times 6. Probably a decimal. Yeah.
Fix my calculator.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Negative 3/4 times 6 is negative 4.5. Alright, so I distributed right in the middle of the problem. We are right in the middle of the problem. I distribute the negative 3/4, and now I have one more step. Do you know what it is? We're trying to get into slope-intercept form. So we're trying to solve for y. That's my last step, little scholars. If you said add 5, you are correct. We need to add the 5. Now when you add the 5, you're only adding it over to that negative 4.5. Those are your like terms. So now, look at this. I'm in slope-intercept form. My slope is negative 3/4. My intercept is 0.5. Well, the moment you've all been waiting for, board buddies. All right, I had some very scholarly people come up. They plop their slope in for m. They put their negative 5 in for y. And they put their negative 2 in for x. It turned all positive. Now, I was looking at these people over here. They were about to distribute and stuff. You don't need to do that. They were asking for our answer to be in point slope form. So we don't need to solve for y unless they ask you for that answer in slope intercept form. And honestly, if they asked for the answer in slope intercept form, I wouldn't have done point slope form at all, you know.
Exactly.
We haven't said exactly for a while. All right. We need 8 more scholars. All right, so it's y minus y. You end up getting a double negative in that situation, so it turned to a y plus 1. Then your slope, 2/3. Then your x minus 4. Leave it in x minus 4. It will not turn to a positive 4. So what you're seeing on the smart board is the correct answer.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Those kids were scholars.
It's not an English.
I heard a student over here, maybe named Brad, I don't know, saying, I need a challenge. So we're going to get him to do this. You have to find the slope yourself this time. Okay, a lot of people are asking me, does it matter which x and y you use? Absolutely not. So this group just decided that the 7 and the 2 were their favorite. After they figured out their slope was negative 2, they put their 2 in for y here, their negative 2 in for m here, and their 7 in for x here, and that was looking great. Good job. We're on time. Hey, we're running a little short on time. We're going to do the last 2 together. On this one, it's as easy as finding the slope and picking your favorite point, and then you can just be in point slope form rather quickly. How would I find my slope since it's already been graphed for me? Rise over run. Very good. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3/3 is 1. And then this would be my favorite x, y, no contest, because there's no negatives. So y minus y equals slope, x minus x. Now, Ken has been waiting for this moment all day. Convert to slope intercept form.
Oh, yeah.
What would I do, Ken?
So you would distribute the 1, of course.
So be 1x minus 1, and then what would I do?
Then you would put, you take the y to the side.
You leave your y alone, you move your 4 to the other side.
Yeah, that's good.
So it'd be x plus 3.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, in our very last problem, before we run out of time, I want to show people in the video how to do this. Keep it quiet. I want to show people on the video how to do this. I know we're almost out of time. Shortened period today. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I want to talk about what would you do if you had to graph using point slope form. You'd want to identify your point and your slope. So what's your slope? And then what's your point? So what I would do is, this is crazy, we never do this. I would actually start my graph at the point. So I'd go to negative 1/6. And then I would do my 3/2 slope from there. So down 3 over 2. Or up 3 over 2. Yeah, and if you have a ruler and you draw it really straight, you can probably even see where the intercept is if you need to find that. Okay? Hey, thanks for watching my video, everybody. The homework is a worksheet. Find it. I'm looking at my video. I'm excited you're excited about homework. But look in Polaris under 4-3 day 1. That should be where you can find that, okay? Goodbye.